We are now 4 days away from the special Republican primary to fill the U.S. Senate seat that was held by the late Lindsey Graham. Among the candidates, former South Carolina Governor Mark Sanford. WJCL 22 News' Kirsten Masalka reports from Bluffton, where Sanford met with Lowcountry voters.
With 2 separate congressional stints and a governorship under his belt, Mark Sanford is not done with politics yet.
A lot of the issues that I've talked about for years are finally relevant.
He joins the race to replace the late Senator Lindsey Graham as one of the most seasoned competitors. At his campaign stop in Bluffton Friday, he argued that experience is what gives him an edge in the crowded field of 9 candidates.
I was country before country was cool on this front. I mean, I was the guy that walked in with a pig underneath each arm in Columbia to decry pork barrel spending. People want somebody who's actually done it before.
Still, he may have another obstacle to overcome. Even after years of public clashes with President Trump, Mark Sanford is betting he can win over a Senate seat held for years by Senator Lindsey Graham, a vocal Trump supporter. In 2018, Sanford lost his congressional Republican primary to a Trump-backed opponent. Sanford also briefly ran against Trump in 2020 for president. Now, Sanford is competing against multiple MAGA candidates, and even Graham's sister, newly appointed Senator Darlene Graham, running for a full term with Trump's endorsement. However, Sanford argues his focus on government spending and the national debt resonates with Trump supporters.
The people I talk to that are Trump voters don't like the amount of money that's being spent in Washington, D.C. these days. They don't like the idea that we had $1 trillion of debt and nobody's even talked about it. And so to have somebody like, whoa, you actually held the line on government spending during the 8 years that you were governor? We need that mentality in Washington, D.C.
Sanford made 3 stops in the Lowcountry Friday as he works to win over voters before the Tuesday primary. In Bluffton, Kirsten Masalka, WJCL 22 News.